What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Legacy, and today we're going over the top 15 counters for Zekrom raid in Pokemon Go. So Zekrom is back in raids, and its shinies available, and it got a new move called Fusion Bolt. It improves it as an electric attacker, but it's not the best. It is still one of the top counters, so I recommend you guys rating it if you need work on your electric team. Anyway, so Zekrom is weak to ground, ice, dragon, and fairy. So 4 weaknesses, and its fast moves are what? Dragon Breath and Charge Beam, and his charge moves are Flash Cannon, Crunch, Outrage, what's the other, and Wild Charge. So we'll start with number 15, which is, I put Gardevoir at number 15. For Gardevoir, you want Charm and Dazzling Gleam. And how's Gardevoir going to do against all the movesets? So Gardevoir is going to, let's see, Flash Cannon, since it's a fairy type, is going to be weak to Flash Cannon. It's going to double resist Outrage, which is great. And then the other two moves will be neutral, yeah, Wild Charge and Crunch. So just got to watch out for Flash Cannon with Gardevoir. Let's go to number 14 is Swampert. Yeah, Mega Swampert. Sorry, not regular Swampert. Mega Swampert. This one was weird, but I just felt like I needed to include it. Now, against Outrage is going to be neutral. It's going to resist Flash Cannon because water resists steel. And it's going to resist Wild Charge. And then Crunch is going to be neutral. So yeah, especially if you have Sunny Weather, Mega Swampert is going to do really well. And you want Mud Shot Earthquake on your Mega Swampert. Right, that's number 14. Number 13 is who? Before we go over, the reason Swampert made it on the list, basically because of the Mega Boost. Otherwise, it probably wouldn't have made it. Right, number 13 is Guardchop. Now, how is Guardchop going to do against all the move sets? Now, for this one, you want Dragon Tail Outrage, unless if you have Sunny Weather, then you probably go with Earth Power. So for this one, okay, Crunch is going to be neutral. Flash Cannon is going to be neutral. It's going to be weak to Outrage, which most of the dragons are weak to Outrage. But it's going to be amazing against Wild Charge because of its ground and dragon typing. It's going to be a triple resistance to electric, which triple resistance in Pokemon is kind of rare. It's not, you don't really get that many. But Guardchop is one of them. So against Wild Charge, it's going to be in there forever. So that's why you're going to see a lot of people using Guardchop in raids just for that reason. Okay, that's number, what, 13. Let's go to number 12. Zekrom also does well. I call it the Zekrom Mirror Match. You want Dragon Breath Outrage on your Zekrom. Now, how's Zekrom going to do against, what is it? Flash Cannon is going to be neutral. It's going to be weak to Outrage because it's a dragon. Crunch is going to be neutral damage. And then against Wild Charge is going to double resist since it's a dragon and electric. So both of those type moves makes it resist Wild Charge. So Zekrom will do well there. So that's what, number 12. Now we'll go to number 11, which is Haxorus. What do you want for Haxorus? You want Dragon Breath or Dragon Tail. Is it Dragon Tail? Yeah. Yeah, Dragon Tail, Dragon Claw. So this is a pure dragon type. So again, Outrage is going to be weak. Flash Cannon is going to be neutral. Crunch will be neutral. And it's going to be only a single resistance to Wild Charge for Haxorus. So that's what, number 11. Now we'll go to number 10, Palkia. Palkia is a little weird, but yeah, Palkia, you want Dragon Tail, Draco Meteor. So it's going to resist Flash Cannon due to its water typing. It's going to be weak to Outrage. All the dragons are. And then Crunch will be neutral, and Wild Charge will also be neutral due to the water/dragon typing. So that's what? Number 10. Let's go to number 9 on the list, which is Salamence, regular Salamence. Did we get Shadow Salamence somewhere? Oh, yeah, it's up there. Oh, it's kind of weird. Anyway, you want Dragon Tail Outrage. I guess we'll just go over both of these at the same time. So number 9 and 8 are Salamence and Shadow Salamence. I'm just going to go over both of them at the same time to save some time. Dragon Tail Outrage on both, and they're both dragon flying. So how are they going to, actually some situations Draco Meteor is actually better. So what you should do is have both moves on them if you want to spend the Stardust. Have Draco Meteor and Outrage. Problem is Outrage is a legacy move. It's a community day move, so it's harder to get. But I think having both works well. So you kind of go for the Draco Meteor, but there's times when your Salamence is about to faint in the raid, so you kind of just got to throw Outrage. So it's best to have both moves there. Now, how's it going to do against all the moves? So Outrage is going to be weak to Flash Cannon is going to be neutral, so is Crunch, and then it's going to be neutral for Wild Charge. So that's number 9 and 8. And then number 7 is Rayquaza. It was close between Rayquaza and Shadow Salamence, but I went with Rayquaza because Shadow Salamence is a little glassier than Rayquaza. So for Rayquaza, you want Dragon Tail Outrage. Yeah, Dragon Tail Outrage for Rayquaza. And it's pretty much the same thing. It's going to be weak to Outrage, and then everything else will be neutral. The Wild Charge, the Flash Cannon, the Crunch. It's going to be neutral for Rayquaza. Okay, so that's the same thing, same typing as Shadow Salamence. Now let's go to number 6, which is another Shadow Latios at number 6. Shadow and Latios. Those are my Latios. Here it is. Dragon Breath, Dragon Claw. Now this one's a little different because it's going to be weak to Outrage because it's a dragon. Flash Cannon will be neutral. And Wild Charge will resist because it's a dragon. And then the Crunch is actually going to be super effective, which due to the Psychic typing. So Shadow Latios is okay. Alright, number 5 is Shadow Dragonite. And I don't know, normally Shadow Salamence is higher on the list, but I'm guessing the flying typing really hurt it against Zekrom versus the other Pokemon. Because like Shadow Dragonite, Wild Charge is neutral, Flash Cannon is neutral, so is Crunch, and then it has the weakness to Dragon. So this is like the first time where like Shadow Salamence is not at the top, and I think it's because of the flying typing is holding it back. I never noticed. This is my tallest and heaviest Dragonite. I never noticed that. Okay, let's go. That was number, what, 5? So we're in the top 4 now. Okay, we'll start with Latias. Let's go to my Latias. Where's my Latias? Best Buddy Shundo Latias. Yeah, it's beautiful. When did I get this? October 10th, 2021. Okay, let me Mega Evolve this to show you guys this green Shundo. Schlundo. I don't like the word Schlundo. It sounds dirty. But yeah, Mega Latias. You want a Dragon Breath, Outrage. So this is the same thing as Shadow Latios. It's going to be weak to Outrage and Crunch, and then it's going to resist not resist, sorry. Oh no, it is going to resist Wild Charge. Sorry, it is going to resist Wild Charge, and then Flash Cannon will be neutral. But it's weak to two of Zekrom moves, but the boosting other dragons really helps out in raids. Okay, so that's number 4. Now we'll go to number 3, which is another Shadow Mamoswine. Where is Shadow and Mamo? Mamo is so... You want Mud Slap, Avalanche. Mamo is so good now because it's the top ground and the top ice type now that it got high horsepower. Surprisingly, you want Mud Slap, Avalanche, not Mud Slap, high horsepower. But I think maybe it's good. If you have sunny weather, you probably go with the high horsepower. And now let's see. How's it going to do? It's an ice ground type, so I think since it's going to be weak to Flash Cannon due to the ice typing. Outrage will be neutral, Crunch will be neutral, and then it's going to double resist Wild Charge. So Shadow Mamo's pretty good, just watch out for the Flash Cannon. Okay, so that's number, what? 3. Now we'll go to the top 2. Number 2 is Latios, Mega Latios, not regular Latios. Mega Latios, so Dragon Breath, Dragon Claw, same thing as the others. So Outrage is going to be weak to, it's going to resist Wild Charge, Flash Cannon is going to be neutral, and it's going to be weak to Crunch due to the Psychic typing. But since it's going to be boosting all your everyone else's dragons, it's really good. Alright, number 1, can I evolve this? I don't even know if I can evolve this yet. Is, oh yeah, I can. Ooh, it's debut. I'm registering this to the decks. I've waited so long for Mega Salamence because Mega Salamence is now the top dragon in Pokemon Go, I think. Not DPS-wise, it's only the top, at least in my opinion, it's the top dragon because of the Mega Boost. I think Shadow Salamence does more DPS, but the Mega Boost for like duos and trios is going to be really good. I kind of don't like it though. It's a weird, it's like got the big long disc around itself. But yeah, welcome to the squad, Mega Salamence. You want Dragon Tail, same thing. You kind of, Draco Meteor might be better in some scenarios, so you should probably have both moves. And it's a dragon flying, so it's going to be neutral for Electric, neutral for Flash Cannon, neutral for Crunch, and weak to Outrage. Or yeah, Outrage. Is it Outrage? Yeah, Outrage. Alright, there you guys have it, the top 15. I'm going to be rating a lot this week, trying to get Salamence XLs, because I want to finish powering up my Shadow Salamence army, and then obviously I need energy for Mega Salamence, plus Zekroms and raids. I do want to make like at least a few more Zekroms. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, and I'll see all of you next time. Bye.